I look cute right there. Okay. Hey guys, we are here at Dominican Doobies by Adwoa, and of course I am Adwoa. I just came from speaking at a natural hair luncheon, and I think it went awesome. Well, I know I did great. Now let me show you. Let me show you guys my shirt. This is what I had on. See, Dominican Doobies by Adwoa. Yeah. Okay, introduce.
Hi, I'm Shayna.
Get on up there so they can see you.
Hi, I'm Shayna, and I have a Dominican Doobies by Adwoa as well.
Your turn.
My name is Shadora. I'm her client, and I also have it, if you can see it.
I'll be telling your name, but why I be calling you Sharonda?
Yeah,
People call you Sharonda.
Yeah.
Shadora.
No, she called me Shalonda.
Wrong for that. She's not even a new client. She's been coming to me for a while. Okay, well, anyway, we're here to talk about. I was asking them because they were actually. She's one of my clients. She's my niece, but of course she was there to represent for me. So we're here to actually tell you guys how the luncheon went. It was my first time ever speaking in front of a big crowd. So we're just here to exactly just explain what went on at the luncheon and just to tell you guys how it went. Okay, so how do you think it went?
The luncheon was okay. However,
They can't see you. Kind of come in.
okay. The luncheon was okay.
This is what we're going to do. Because I'm in the middle and you guys can see me, whenever someone's going to talk, we're going to kind of get up and just switch seats. Okay, go.
The luncheon went okay. However, there was not a big enough panel of natural hair care experts for me. Because the only one who really talked about natural hair care and the options that you had was Dominican Doobies by Adwoa. Her. Yeah. So, which a lot of you see from YouTube, her Facebook, her website, all of the different options that you have for your hair. So my thing was I was looking for something different, but I didn't really get anything different from anyone else. However, overall, it was a great experience. Just needed more variety.
Okay, switch to with her turn. How do you think it went?
Well, I think that in the beginning it started off very bad.
Why do you say that?
Because how it was set up, the place that she rented out, I guess, for the farm was not good enough.
Now, you guys keep in mind, I didn't rent it out. I was just a guest speaker. So it's just her opinion. So we're not going to name it, but I'm going to actually, of course, in the description, probably have a link to the luncheon itself so you guys can see like what it was all about. But this is just us after the fact. We just left there, really. Yeah. Well, actually, we just left Wet Willie's because it was a dry bar and we needed a drink after that. So, yeah, okay.
Yeah, like the venue needs to be way bigger than what it was. It just wasn't big enough. And like Shannon said, it wasn't enough people there to talk about natural hair. So, I guess, yeah. Even the person that threw the thing, she didn't really talk about natural hair either. But other than that, it was pretty good. It was really, really good.
So what would you have liked to see different? Maybe for the future. Maybe she's going to watch this. Who knows? You know, what would you have liked to see different?
I think that it needs to be more talk about natural hair rather than trying to give prizes and feed everybody and all that kind of stuff. I just think it needs to be more talk about natural hair. Let people ask all the questions they need to ask and say what they have to say. You know, just basically a debate about natural hair and straight hair and how you wear your natural hair and stuff like that. And I think that it needs to be more people that does different styles of natural hair need to be there. Like people that do dreads or, you know, it just need to be it need to be more people talking about natural hair.
Okay, so now we're going to, I'm going to just ask them a couple of questions about some of the things that were asked to me and some of the comments that were made while we were there. Okay, all right. How do you guys feel about, let's see. How do you guys feel about the one lady, you know how to bring it up. How do you guys feel about the one lady that said that she believes that Dominican Doobies, that people that get blowouts / Doobies, that they're not natural, that they're not considered natural?
My opinion about that is...
Sorry for all the switching, you guys, but we're on my iPad. I'm sorry, but we just wanted to bring something to you.
My opinion about that is, and part of what she said was, if you're getting blowouts or you're getting your hair straightened in any form, you are not embracing who you are in your natural hair. two parts to that. First of all, everyone that has natural hair is not necessarily in a place where they can wear natural hair, because in some work environments it's not accepted and they cannot do it. So you have to find a way that you can be you on the weekend if you want to wear your hair in a fro or a twist out or whatever it may be. But Monday through Friday you may have to be corporate. Just because you wear your hair straight does not mean that you're not embracing who you are as a person and your ethnicity. I think that is a way that, once again, we segregate ourselves even amongst each other. And that's something that we shouldn't do. Because if natural hair care is about embracing yourself and embracing who you are, part of that should be uplifting the other people that are around you. The second thing with that is, it's all about options. You may want to wear a blowout on Monday, a twist out on Wednesday, and on Friday you may want to wear a fro. It's all up to you and what you feel comfortable with and what you want to do with your hair. Either way it goes, it doesn't mean that you're not embracing who you are or that you have a problem with your hair. Having hair is about versatility to me, whether or not that's through color or styles or whatever it may be. If it wasn't about that, then all of us would walk around looking just like each other. It wouldn't be a need to have a variety of different colors, haircuts. Everybody could get the same thing. So that's my opinion about her statement.
You have anything to say?
No, I agree.
Okay, well, I do. Switch. Okay. Because of the fact that the luncheon and the panel wasn't really a debate, I couldn't really speak the way I really wanted to. I mean, I could speak a little bit, but we had such a short period of time that I couldn't really address that particular statement the way that I wanted to. This is how I feel. And this is exactly what I would have said, period. When we were born, we all came out chemical free. Whether you had straight hair coming out, whether you had curly hair, whether you had wavy hair, or just whether you had really, really, really coarse hair. That's the way that we all came out. And within us being young ladies growing up, some of our mothers straightened our hair, some of our mothers braided our hair, some of our mothers put ponytails in our hair, and I'm from the old school. So some of our mothers took paper bags, and you girls from the old school, y'all know what I'm talking about, took paper bags, made rollers out of them, and rolled our hair so that we had curls. So basically, growing up, from our mothers even doing those little things, that told us, your hair, you can have versatility, in your hair. So I'm just trying to figure out, and this is for all of you naturals, I'm talking directly to you, and you over there. Why do you girls that are natural and that want to wear natural styles, and when I say natural styles, I mean twist outs, I mean dreadlocks, I mean, what else do they wear? Flexi rods and different things like that. Why do you guys feel like the woman that's 100% natural? And let me get back, when we say natural means chemical free hair. That's what natural is. So even if you have a color in your hair, you're not necessarily 100% natural. So a lot of you women that are like, oh, well, I'm all natural and I embrace my roots and it's about how I feel on the inside. First of all, everybody can't walk around looking like Angela Davis or Whoopi Goldberg. I mean, you just can't. So when you decide that you want to be, quote unquote, oh, I'm just so natural and I'm a vegetarian, that's you and that's your own opinion. But stop downing the women that decide that they want to wear their hair straight. Notice how my voice went high and my eyes are doing, they get beady when I get upset. Because it doesn't make sense, because like she said, what you're doing is you're separating us as women. Not even as the race, you're just separating us, period, as women. And it's not fair. It really isn't. All these natural girls meet up and we this and we that. I understand that. Y'all keep on doing it. Have a good time. You'll never see me there. Because, I mean, you're just, what you're telling people is basically that unless you wear afro or unless you wear twist outs or unless you wear braids, that they don't love themselves. And if you're telling a young girl this, how do you think she's gonna feel as she grows up? Or how do you think she's gonna feel? Maybe she has a mother that wears dreads and she dreads her daughter's hair. And then she's around these girls that have straight hair. One is not better than the other. It's the individual's personal preference. Period. That's all I got to say about that. What happened? I shut it down?
Yes.
That's it.
Shut it down. Yes.
You think that's about it, or do we need to discuss anything else about it?
Nope.
How about you?
That was it. You shut it down.
Okay. Well, basically, that's the summary. And, you know, I'm at the point where if you don't like it, this is my opinion, and these are my statements, and I could really care less whether you like it or not. I mean, of course, I know you guys are going to comment, which is what I want you to do, which is why this is, you know, on YouTube. I want you guys to comment. But, I mean, just like, actually, I want to hear back from some women that actually just wear their hair in the natural styles, and I want to hear back from some women that maybe you're transitioning, or you could even be relaxed. There's no problem with that as long as your hair is healthy. It's not popping off. It's not breaking. I mean, I myself, I don't do relaxers at my salon because I have other services where I can keep you straight without all those chemicals. But I want to hear back from everyone, and just let me know, even if you guys have just in your everyday life have experienced, you know, criticism because of the fact that you either don't want to go natural, because, you know, that's your choice too. That maybe you're still relaxed and you're thinking about going natural, but some of the things that you see have maybe discouraged you from going natural. And the ones that are natural but like to wear your hair straight. I want to hear back from you ladies. Okay? So again, we are at Dominican Doobies by Adwoa. We just came from the Beauty and Style Luncheon. That was the name of it. I'm going to have all the information in the description below. And if you guys have any questions, you may be a person that's thinking about going natural and you want to know, you know, what are some of the steps. This may be your first time even watching any of my videos. So make sure you guys subscribe, because I always keep it real. I mean, that's just me. I have to keep it real. I keep it real in everything that I do. And for you guys, for any of you guys that may be wondering if this is my hair, this is actually a lace front wig, and I love wigs. I'm in the process of growing my hair down to my behind. So whenever I do my big reveal, you guys will see it. But this is what I wear as my protective style. So yeah, I do natural hair, but I wear silky all day long. Okay, so this has been brought to you, like I said, by Dominican Doobies via my channel, Nappy the Straight. We will talk to you guys soon. Like I said, leave your comments and subscribe. Thanks. Bye-bye.